Welcome to the PHOD Pod, the Practical Horseman podcast mini-sode series where we share audio lessons from our favorite Practical Horseman on-demand videos. At Practical Horseman On Demand, you can enjoy hundreds of how-to videos and get insider access to exclusive interviews and lectures, slow-motion demonstrations, and step-by-step tutorials taught by top-level pros in the hunter, jumper, equitation, and eventing disciplines. Head over to practicalhorsemanondemand.com and use promo code PHOD Pod for 15% off when you sign up. That's practicalhorsemanondemand.com and promo code PHOD Pod, that's PHOD POD, for 15% off. This week's episode is with international show jumper Bliss Heers. She talks about how she deals with setbacks and staying mentally strong enough to compete at the elite level. She also shares details on a major accident that happened while she was riding a stallion in 2018. You can catch Bliss on Horse Week this October 9th to 15th. Horse Week, brought to you by Boehringer Ingelheim, is back for its second year. Don't miss a minute of the Horse Week action, including profiles on incredible equine athletes, storytelling that celebrates the horse and human bond, heartwarming tales of horse heroics, advice from world-class trainers, and more. Tune in from the barn, the office, or the comfort of your couch. Equine Network is making it easy to watch the week-long celebration from any smart device. Visit horseweek.tv for more information or to watch your favorite features from 2021. Now enjoy the training clip.
For me, the hardest part of the sport has been the setbacks. Like anything in life, you're going to fail, and you have to learn to accept that. And in show jumping especially, there are so many variables. Your horse, the conditions, I'm always going to make mistakes, and there's so many factors to add into the equation. So when you work and you dedicate yourself to something and it doesn't work out as planned, that's usually, when you kind of go back and go, why am I doing this? I work so hard and it's not turning out the way I planned, and that's when you have to go back to the drawing board and remember why you do what you do. It's because you enjoy the process, you enjoy your horses, and you enjoy that challenge of overcoming those setbacks. So for me, this is a very mental sport, and that is the most challenging part of it, is to be able to keep yourself mentally strong enough to overcome a bad day. So in 2018, I had my biggest setback. I fell from a young horse. He reared up and flipped over on me. At that point, I didn't realize how bad my injuries were. So, when I went to the hospital, I basically just asked, so when can I get back on a horse? And I didn't realize, how badly I was injured. So, when they said, you probably won't be walking for another 6 months, I didn't even know what to think. They didn't even mention anything about riding. So at that point, it was, okay, how do I get back in the saddle? And that's all I thought. And there wasn't a moment where I thought I was afraid or debated why I did it. It was before the accident that I actually was in a bit of a hole that I thought, okay, I only have young horses. I'm far away from a 2-star Grand Prix, let alone a 5-star Grand Prix, and everything just seems a bit redundant. I've worked every day for a very long time, and I dedicate my time and money into a sport where I don't see the results. And, why do I do this? And so it was very coincidental that at those moments when I'm thinking, I'm so far away from my goals. Am I doing this the right? Should I be doing this even? And then, like that, I was in the hospital, and from that moment on, all I wanted to do was get back on the horse. And that's the feeling when you have a bad day. That's when I go back to. Why do I get back on the horse? Because I love it. It's the results are the results, but When you love horses and you love what you do, there's nothing that can change that.
Thanks for listening to this PHOD Pod minisode. For unlimited access to more lessons like this, sign up for Practical Horseman On Demand at practicalhorsemanondemand.com and use promo code PHODPOD, that's PHOD POD, to get 15% off. Thanks again for listening.